me that lighter. Thank you, baby. Get money, stay about the way, that's my MO. Pick up out the sticky OZ with my kinfolk. Beating down your block 5.0 Lorenzo. Mossberg on my side, it's the and then what show. First I'm gon' stash some chips and have these clout chasers. Hey,
we all real.
Pro sash in the back of the couch.
It's the and then what show. Get to the house.
Get to the house. To cow. Hey, to cow. Hey, yeah. We back. And then what podcast episode 97. 9-7. We almost done this.
Hey, shout out to Cam Hayward, man. Big 9-7, man. Shout out to my man Cam Hayward, man.
Shout out Cam.
Hall of Famer.
Shout out Cam.
Hall of Famer.
I guess. For
sure. Definitely, yeah. No doubt.
Boy Moss back in the building. Powered by Moss Media, sponsored by Top Tier Custom Tees and Apparel.
Yes,
Get
sir.
your custom tees today. You got to pay to play. And we back. Big Word back in the building.
Yes, sir. Back locked in.
Took a little hiatus. Was on IR for a little bit.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like
Had
that.
to check in on my dog. I was saying, what's going on, word, bro? I
gotta get my
see
shit
some
right,
shit.
man.
I was like, I was trying to see what's going on with my mans. Had to get it to bounce back. Everything good, though?
Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything good. I mean, I'm on a new regimen a little bit.
New regimen.
Yeah, new regimen a little bit. Really keying in on flexibility in this stage of my life.
That's a fact.
So I might take on
right
some
there
new
with
things.
you.
And I'm interested in yoga and shit like that going forward. So
about to get your Pilates on?
maybe
Get you some Pilates in?
We'll see. Gotta
get flexible.
Right.
I might be right there with you. I've been bullshitting, but I need to get back on my shit a little bit. Because that flexibility is a thing.
That's the thing, man. It's a real deal.
Because it'd be real hard to do certain things and certain movements.
It's a real deal, man.
That came easiest at one point.
For sure.
Shit ain't the same.
Things you don't work no more. Things you don't do no more consistently anyway, and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. It's
Them quick movements hit a little different.
Yeah.
Hit a little different. You gotta take your time a little bit.
Yeah. And I don't even know really what I did to my shit. I was like, I gotta make sure my shit right.
Yeah. So, Damn right.
Yeah,
Good shit.
For sure.
Glad you're back though. Glad you're back. Full effect. Been a little minute. A lot of shit didn't happen.
A whole lot of stuff, man.
A whole lot. You missed a lot. We talked about a lot of shit that happened last week, but boy, it's been going.
Yeah. Ongoing cycle, Hell yeah.
How we finna start today, but I guess we gotta talk about my mans. I know he's your favorite topic when he pops up. But it's Hove time.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's Hove time.
I've seen a little bit of it. I ain't seen
time.
a whole lot of what's going on with Jay-Z, though.
So, well, Jay-Z always, especially this year specifically, with all the shit that's been going on, his name is being brought up a lot. A lot of criticism, a lot of words being thrown around, a lot of slander being thrown around, per usual.
What do you mean?
Per usual. Whenever Jay's name pop up, it's a lot of slander that comes involved with it these days in the social medias.
You see this nigga combing
whatnot.
out his hair and stuff?
Yeah, I seen that. The video that came out. We never talked about that. Yeah, the little commercial.
His hair and shit.
The little commercial when he combing out his dreads.
That shit is fake.
You ain't like it.
That shit fake.
Oh, you still on the fake shit?
Fake as hell.
Why you still on the fake hair shit? Why you still on the fake hair shit?
I mean, I think it's
You
fake,
and James gotta cut that shit out.
I think it's fake. I do.
What makes you think it's fake? Like, give an example of what you thought. Oh, yeah,
I ain't seen not one
fake.
gray hair in that motherfucker. This nigga like 50 something.
Dyeing your hair don't mean it's fake.
All right, yeah, no doubt.
Like you can dye your hair. Do you know how many people his age that would be fully grayed if they ain't dye?
But you would think it would be some. He just combed out his locks.
I think the fact that he can still grow some of his hair and have such full hair. He just
combed out these thick ass locks, bro. It should be some grays in there somewhere.
Oh, for sure.
Me and. I don't think.
But I ain't mad at him.
I don't think people can really, or most people, unless he just, a special breed of nigga, I don't really think niggas can really grow their hair at that age as much as he did.
Why though?
Why had the same neck braid all his life?
You got to put it in context. You ain't never seen Jay's hairline go back his whole career. You see other niggas shit go back. That it would be like, damn, how the hell he get dreads? Jay shit ain't never go back. He always kept a line on his season.
I mean, like I said, he could be a special type of nigga. I'm just saying though, like even
maybe
women,
he's gotta get gray hair.
Women at a certain age, their hair don't grow as fast.
That's a fact, but I'd be with you if we had ever seen Jay's shit start to look a little crazy, and then all of a sudden this shit just started bouncing back. We ain't never seen that because this shit had never went crazy.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, maybe I'm looking.
And I get it because most men our age in that situation and older, he like almost 50, 55. It's like you don't see that. So, but the fact that you've never seen it ever not look how it's supposed to look, I think it's like, oh, he must just have a good hairline. He's just one of the ones with a strong hairline.
All his life, though, man.
He had a strong hair. Not really, though. He did, but he didn't. When he did wear hats, he had that joint cocked some way.
No, this nigga would have that shit low as a bitch.
But Hov rocked the Caesar, though.
Yeah,
that's why he was known for the Caesar, because he would just rock the clean Caesar.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, you gotta let the fake thing go. I seen the commercial. The commercial was hilarious, though. The commercial was hilarious, though. But I thought it was funny how they put out that, because everybody was talking about that the fro was fake, and everybody was still like, "Oh, now we know it's fake." And everybody saying the same thing you did. Oh, now we know it's fake that y'all did it. It's like, damn, a nigga can't win. A nigga just can't win. I think it win. If y'all committed that it's fake, then it don't matter what he do to show you that this shit's real hair and this and that. But anyway, this weekend, the 3-day Yankee Stadium sold out concert that Hov was throwing for his 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, his debut album, and the 25th anniversary of The Blueprint. And yeah, night one happened last night because it's Saturday. We practically doing on Saturday. Night two is actually probably going on currently right now. And then night three is going on tomorrow on Sunday, but we recording Saturday night. We seen the recap of night one. And I guess we could start with the freestyle because the freestyle going to come with the other shit. Right? Man, do you have it? Matter of fact, I can pull it up. Yeah.
You have
it's quick. It was a light one.
Yeah.
It was a light one. It won't like, he ain't go in this one like he did in the one on the Roost joint. He won't trying to go. And I think, well, I'll play it first. Before we give our takes. Because I got it saved. Hold up.
Yeah, man, because I got to hear it back, too.
Hold up. Well, to start off, before I even play it, Hov come out and you see that he didn't cut the hair now, which people speculated when we saw he didn't pick out the fro, that we thought at some point to to honor the anniversary of the Reasonable Doubt, you going back to the Caesar, the one cut and got it again. He came back with that and then Yankee fitted on, rightfully so. You in Yankee Stadium, you are the GOAT considered by many, and in New York, we see what it is.
For sure.
And he put the same way with T.I. when he cut off his dreads. When he come back for his last hoorah on his last album, you gotta restore the feeling. You gotta restore the feeling of how you look when we first fell in love or first started fucking with your music as an artist. Right. And that makes sense. So he came out with that. And then,
even
of course, he started off.
Looked like an older nigga who got dreads when he was. I'm just saying.
It did.
He looked like an older nigga.
And T.I.'s joint went back a little bit.
Yeah.
But he still was able to grow the dreads, but his joint did go a little bit.
But I mean, I'm just saying.
His joint didn't go crazy, though.
And it's going to max out at a certain length.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not just. It's not
he did. He got it off.
I'm just saying.
He got it off.
I'm just saying.
He got it off. Yeah. He back to the season again, right? Everybody go back to the true old faith. But anyway, we're gonna come out with the freestyle. You know what it is, night one. Let's see where we at.
Sold out, yeah, I did sell out. 3 nights, they say I sold out. Yeah, I did sell out. 3 nights, I sold Yankee Stadium the hell out. I'm a target. Aim, don't miss that target. No exclusive, they only doing what Apple and Walmart did. You shopping at Amazon or you boycott? You posting on Instagram? That's Meta, boy, stop it. Y'all know Google owns YouTube. You picking and choosing the politicking as usual. They digging deep for narratives, it's embarrassing. They running out of characters, had to bring back up Cap again. My buddy took a check, I ain't even mad at him. But along with that check, gotta sign a non-disparagement. I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad it's him. I'm the one that can't control. You better be glad it's him. And the activists, they type and I laugh at them. There's really no comparison. Gotta check my stats again. I'm bringing folks home to their family. Laws get passed cause him. You can like it or not. He don't do no ass kissing. Ex-drug dealer, you might not like the packaging, but my presence is the president. My gift is rapping. Oh shit! Let's get on some Brooklyn shit.
I thought it was dope up until that last line. Of the first line and the last line. Trash.
The first line with the
trash.
I sold out. That's like, that was like, I took that as like, all right, Jay.
Stop playing.
It was also like, I'm gonna start off light with y'all. Let's laugh a little bit. I think it was also bullshit.
Maybe.
It was one of them. It was too. How can I elementary of a ball?
Yeah.
It was like, all right,
sold it the hell off.
He playing.
Whack.
He playing. Like, I'm gonna state the obvious.
Yeah, and then the last thing was just like, we done heard that so many times. My gift is a present rapping.
Yeah.
Let's leave that alone. Let's leave that back in.
Gift to the present.
2012.
My gift is rapping.
Yeah. Let's leave that. That's old.
But I took it as jokes. We're gonna start off like this night one.
But hey,
night one.
The bar's about Amazon and Google and Meta.
Yeah.
And you boycotting
this
Amazon.
This is in response to the backlash.
Instagram.
This is in response to the backlash of him selling his exclusive album thing with Target.
YouTube and Google. He's telling you, man, all these, you can't beat the machine. Like, you think you boycotting something and you always feeding into the same shit. Everything is owned by.
It ain't gonna work like that, basically, is what he's saying. It ain't gonna work like that. You gonna use something
that's owned by these people.
On the daily, they got it. They got it.
Right.
It's nothing you can do about it.
The game is there. Time when I started looking into like investing in stocks and stuff like that, I realized that like, okay, we really being played. Like when you go into the grocery store and stuff, and you and your mind wondering like, oh, which brand do I like? Or, you know, these competing brands that you think are competing brands are owned by the same company. Like, you can literally look it up. You're like, oh, shit, this company owns.
We got all that.
Colgate and Crest is owned by the same people. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you make all of these decisions about, like, what you don't like and what you don't support.
I use this,
and
I
the
don't
whole
use
time,
that.
you feeding into the same machine regardless.
They still got you.
You get
somehow, some way.
Right. It don't matter what you buy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of how it looked when you look at it. Like, you always kind of... and that's what he pointing out, you know, essentially, like, you really kind of being a hypocrite by saying, oh, I'm boycotting this or that, but then you're doing, you posting on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, you utilizing these other platforms that again are owned by these same conglomerates. So
it'll be a never ending thing if you just say you're not gonna do shit because motherfuckers do this shit. It's like, all of them. You use something.
Oh, right.
If you on Instagram, you with them. If you on Google, you Google anything.
Right.
You on it. You can get the Amazon packaging. Like, he laid all that out and addressed all that. I like the middle part where he said the Kaepernick line. He said, y'all will bring up. You might as well bring up Cap again.
Cap?
I don't take it as a
issue
beef.
With Cap?
I think it was
why.
Well, because people was mad about the Kaepernick shit when Jay-Z did the business shit with NFL, doing the halftime show shit. He did that like right after all that shit happened. So in his response, he on some like...
But that's what the NFL did to soften the blow with Kaepernick, though. They that was part of their strategy as well.
Maybe, but still, it's still like... Maybe, for sure.
Look at us partnering with Jay-Z.
That's a part of that, for sure.
Nothing says we support Black America.
Like people took it as like he was going against the, like, I guess, boycott in the NFL during that time. And his response was on some like, yo, buddy, what he say in the line? Buddy took the bread. You know what I'm saying? But he had to sign that disclosure. He couldn't speak no more. He's like, they can never do that to me. He's like, you're going to have to speak to me and I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. On some shit, like, he flipped it like that. So I don't take it, I guess you could see it, take it as a shot, but I don't think it was a shot. It was just on some putting shit in perspective. Like, y'all mad at me for doing business with the NFL, but Buddy took the bread and decided and kept quiet.
Kept his mouth closed. Yeah, we heard from him.
Yeah, it's like, so what y'all expect me to do that? On some shit, that's what y'all want me to do? It's like, nah.
I don't agree with the fact that he says that he's not controlled. No, he's the only one that's
that's what the ending point was at. I never have to kiss ass.
Yeah.
I make my own moves. They can't shut me up.
I mean, and I think, to
an extent.
To a certain extent, for sure. I mean, especially.
I mean, he billionaire level now. So he moving in different rooms and shaking in different situations.
For sure. But it's somebody that's controlling the puppet, for sure.
You think everybody controlled?
Well, yeah,
do you think nobody, not saying that nobody has to work in hand with some type of level of that, but do you think there's no chance that he could not be controlled at all? That he really is making his own moves how he see fit at this point? Considering that's how he kind of like always moved since he came in the game. He's always moved on his own accord in an independent way, maneuvering through whatever he did.
He's always been alongside major labels. Like that's never been independent.
Not initially, though.
Yeah,
not initially.
It wasn't. People act
initially he got his shit off independent, and the label had to respond. The label didn't want to sign Hov at first. He had to get his shit out the mud, like independent in the 90s.
I mean, most people do that though, like that, and that's a story for a lot of people in the 90s and stuff like that. Too.
It's a lot harder, I would say. To make a name for yourself independently in the 90s, it won't like an easy feat.
I mean, I don't know his necessary background, but all I'm saying is that Jay-Z been a part of the machine for a long time. Of course, I think he's controlled by it. I mean, yeah. I mean, talking about somebody who's rised through the ranks.
Whole story like that. Yes, he's worked alongside and been a major artist since he got his break with his first album, but I wouldn't say he's been a part of the industry. If anything, he's done things that have innovated and broke away from the industry. That's why he's not captive to still doing rapper things, to where he has to rely on being the rapper checks to, you know what I'm saying? Which is most people do at this point as a legend.
But I mean, look, there's people out there who can squash Jay-Z like an ant if he don't do what they say.
But there's always a bigger ant in the room when you're in a certain position.
That's what I'm saying.
But there's way few now than it was 20 years ago.
I mean,
fewer now.
Sure, maybe so, but it's always going to be somebody at the top or at the head of him because of the industry that he works in. Sure. That's just plain and simple. And it's certain things that Jay-Z can't come out here and say. It's certain things he cannot do. It's certain places he can't go. It's certain ways that he can't spend his money or donate his money, or certain people he can't give his money to and things like that. I'm sure of it. Without somebody asking questions.
But that don't mean that he's controlled, though.
Yes, it does.
That just means that there's always going to be doors to break down when he's moving in this type of space as he keeps elevating in whatever he's doing.
Well, he's controlled for the time being, then, is what you're saying.
No.
For the time being, he's controlled.
Because I don't understand where the control is coming from.
I feel like,
I think he's always moved as, I ain't gonna ruffle too many feathers. He's maneuvered in that way, but I don't think that means that he's controlled. I think that just means that he has maneuvered in a way to make sure he always gets to where he wants to get out of situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, I'm just saying I don't think you rise to the ranks of somebody like a Jay-Z. You don't think Jay-Z can be stripped of all of what he has just like they did Kanye, bro? He could be stripped of all of what he has just like they did Ye.
What is all of what he has, though? Because Kanye is currently selling out hundreds of thousands of people's stadiums across the world independently. So we can say Kanye took a hit in media as far as like his name and how he's looked at and judged by, you know what I'm saying, the common person.
They took like certain deals.
But if you could still go around the world,
what if the NFL
and sell out stadiums?
Somebody leaked some major on Jay-Z. The NFL, strips away their contracts.
You know the difference is, yeah, they did what they did to Kanye, so now Kanye still has to rely on doing rapper shit. Kanye can't just do whatever he want to do now. He still obviously has to still do rapper shit.
Because Kanye was doing
he's still
whatever,
Kanye West.
But because he was doing whatever he wanted to do. He was saying too much stuff. So it's like, all right,
he was talking crazy. Hope not gonna talk crazy. Yeah, he's not gonna talk crazy like that. Because what's the point in that? You see where that gets you. That don't help you keep elevating.
Truth telling.
That got you back doing concerts again.
But he was telling the
you know what I'm
truth,
saying?
though.
Not the shit on his concerts, because his concerts are still nuts. Like, I can still do this, y'all.
He was telling the truth, though. Like,
for sure.
Right. That's something that Jay-Z doesn't do. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I don't think
he's gonna speak in codes and shit.
You just gave him props for just doing that and to start this off. He started the freestyle off like doing
no
that.
No doubt. But
you know
what I'm saying? He gave you that information on some like sly type shit. Like, again, speaking in kind of like codes. He not gonna give you explicit like.
What he was saying in response to the slander that he gets when he's not speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, the slander he gets right, so that's what the freestyle is. It's on some playful, like, yeah, I'm going to give y'all this and say this. But he really don't want to say nothing to nobody. He don't want to talk to nobody. As we've seen from Hov in the last 10 to 15 years.
If Jay-Z
he talking when he feel like talking.
All black artists should be signed to Jay-Z. And, like, it shouldn't be no control. It shouldn't be no fucking Atlantic Records or...
well, that's
them eating up all. I'm just saying,
man. Like, what you just said, there's always gonna be another level. He ain't bigger than Atlantic Records or Universal.
Okay, all right, right then. So,
but he also don't have to play Atlantic Records and Universal games because he don't got to play rapper games no more. He also don't have to play their game.
I don't necessarily.
You know what I'm saying? He moves as his own entity. He has Rock Nation. I can do my own shit if I want to do rapper shit.
To a certain extent.
You know what I'm saying?
I think to a certain extent. Again, Jay-Z can't come out here and just say whatever he want to say. That's all I'm saying. You are controlled because of that.
Sure, but that's like, yeah, but for what? For what? I'm just going out here and just say wild shit. I'm going to be Dame Dash. I'm gonna come out here and just say shit about people and talk about things. Like, what's the point of that? I'm gonna pull a Kanye.
He can come out here and get on stage and talk about a bunch of niggas that he got problems with, but he's not gonna come out on stage and talk about the other billionaires he have issues with. You don't think he have issues with other billionaires, white billionaires?
Probably.
All right, but why so he not gonna come out on stage and talk about that type of stuff or take interviews and
what's that gonna do though?
And
him talking about them.
What's it gonna do about him talking about Cap or talking about all of these other people that he addressing in the freestyles and stuff like that? Like, what I'm saying is, it's a certain level. It's a certain level of things he can't go to. That's all I think.
I mean, but those are things that are in response to what people have been saying about him.
All right, maybe so.
And so, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe so. It just seems like some things he just need to get off his chest.
And it's something that he's always done his whole career. Like, this is still a part of just off the entertainment period. This is what Hov does when Hov decides to step out. It's the same thing. You can see it from day one, early, before he was even signed to a major label, independent Rockefeller Records, when he was doing his college tour runs. He would start off rapping a cappella every show, and that was his thing.
Yeah.
Addressing whatever it is at what point in time he was in his career at that time. So I take it as this is the modern day version of that for him. When he decides that he's doing shows or doing whatever he's doing, he gonna just address what people say about him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at that. If you speak every maybe 7-8 years, we hear you say something or come out and speak on something, I ain't mad at that. And it's a celebration of what people consider one of his greatest album, his classic album, debut album. So
all I think is that, is just, certain groups that he won't talk about.
Yeah, sure.
That's just it. That Kanye did.
I liked it. I mean, the freestyle was whatever. I think the freestyle was light. I also think this is night one. I think tonight he'll do another one. It's going to be another level. I think Sunday is going to be that's the miscellaneous day. We don't know what he's going to do that day. It was where he really going to get his shit off. I think it's like a build up. Again, this is entertainment. He's trying to put it on an incredible show, which thus far looks crazy.
And again, I mean, that's what you're going to get from Jay-Z. I will never take that credit from him. He is a great performative type artist. Like, I mean, that when we talked about it a little bit before we started recording, that's a lost part of the craft.
Facts.
Is the performance and putting on a show for people who did purchase your tickets. Like, it's, again, any of these young artists that you get out here, most likely they're gonna come out and they're gonna have the MP3 playing. Like, it's the normal soundtrack. that you listen to on the way to the concert. On the way to the concert, they gonna have the same vocals
performance.
And so I mean,
not even the instrumental, the band playing the song, and you rapping everything word for word.
Honestly, though, I think all artists should be doing that. Like, I mean, I ain't saying that every song got to be performed or every concert you got to have a band playing, but your major ones you should have some kind of live, instruments going. Yeah, it should be different from what I'm listening to on the album. Like, don't give me a different rendition of it. Like,
we didn't want to come here and pay tickets just to hear you play your song.
Give me something.
I can play your song whenever I want to play your song. I want to see you perform this song.
Make it more current or something like that. Like, that's why even if it's my favorite artist, it's like I would never buy a ticket to go see you. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's like I wouldn't waste money like that.
This karaoke. What we doing?
What we doing? So, you got to give all types of respect for that because, I mean, again, it's just a lost part. It's part of the art.
Yeah.
And that's what's lost. Like, if you gonna call yourself a professional artist, performance is part of being a professional artist.
Yeah, so. That part. And again, I think I said before, we haven't been able to see. This is our first time being able to see this. Like, as far as like a rap legend being able to come back and celebrate an anniversary of an album, and it be a huge deal, and you selling out a stadium, Yankee Stadium, 3 nights in a row. Like, this is like some Aerosmith or, you know what I'm saying, like Nirvana, like one of them rock labels that be able to do their anniversary tours and sell out shows at 50 plus years old, 60 some years old. Yeah. Like, we ain't never seen a rapper be able to take it to this level at this age,
but he won't
and
be
not be considered like, oh, why is this old? He's too old to be up there rapping. Like, nah, this is our legend. He should be able to do this. This is one of rap's legends. So why shouldn't he be able to do this? Started off the show though. Came out to Can't Knock the Hustle. Comes in rapping, dropping it in, the band playing it low. Gets to the hook. Beyonce pops out.
Oh, wow.
To sing the hook of Can't Knock the Hustle. Of course, crowd go nuts, of course.
That's crazy.
That's how he popped the show off, brought the wife out. She went crazy. They did it back and forth. It got to the second verse. He got to the Money Ain't a Thing line in the verse, and then they switched the beat to the Money Ain't a Thing beat. And he continues to rap, Can't Knock the Hustle of the Money Ain't a Thing. I was like, oh yeah, he about to go crazy. Oh, he going crazy tonight. When you start mixing in your other joints with your classic songs off Reasonable Doubt, take it to another level.
I think Reasonable Doubt, I think that's probably my favorite Jay-Z album.
Ain't mad at that. For sure, I get it.
Because my favorite Jay-Z song is on there. Politics as Usual.
Politics as Usual.
That's a fire song.
He dropped that line again.
You want to talk about flow?
Google owns YouTube. It's Politics as Usual.
You talk about flow?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No, don't come on, man, because y'all niggas tell me this nigga Jay-Z ain't got no flow.
Now he don't.
And
Jay-Z used to have all the flows.
No, he's the master of flows.
He used to have all the flows. Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z is the master of flows.
Yeah.
Master. What are we talking about?
I'm not saying that he won't.
So y'all say he only got something. He 50-something. You want him to still give you mastery of flows?
It's called hip-hop. You need to stay hip.
No, you don't. If you ain't playing rapper games no more. Hov has been not playing rapper games no more.
Don't get out here performing and all of this shit.
He hasn't. Word. This is the anniversary celebration.
Whatever.
Last time we heard from Jay-Z from music-wise is like almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm saying he done verses and appearances and shit like that up until then. I've been unimpressed with those things.
I mean, okay.
That's all I would say.
You can be not impressed with him, but that don't mean he playing rapper games because he gave a few niggas some verses in the last 10 years. Yeah, that's all. I ain't mad at it. But anyway, did that. When I started coming out, I was like, oh, that's fire. Went crazy. They finished that song, and then they come in and his daughter, Blue Ivy, steps out, gets on the piano. She starts playing the piano. She playing a little melody. There's a scene where it was going. It was slow. It took a little while. She got there. She was doing it. It was light. Then, she gets into the I'm feeling the intro. Dum, dum, dum. I was like, oh.
That's fire.
I was like, oh, you popping it all with the fam?
Making it a family affair.
You popping it all with the fam. And she did it. She bodied it. She got it all, got it in, feeling it. The background singers came in. I was like, oh, yeah. That shit looked amazing. And again, Hove, stage by himself, nothing. Band sitting up in the risers behind him. Word for word, no backtrack. Every song. We're talking about 30-year-old songs.
Yeah.
You rapping word for word, no, not missing a beat. This shit is nuts.
I mean, it's something that he did for a very long time, so that muscle memory gonna kick in.
I mean, for sure. He did his rehearsals.
And he did a rehearsal. But I'm just saying, like, after 1 or 2 rehearsals, I'm sure he was like, I ain't worried about this shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to hold.
I mean,
like,
yeah. I mean, when it's something that is what you've always done, this is what you do. Right. But it's still like, you don't see many doing that. He did bring Nas out, too.
Oh, okay.
Brought Nas out.
That's fire.
I was like, oh, yeah, he going. They went crazy. They went back and forth. It did, they was mixed, intertwining the beats and the songs of the joints they did, New York State of Mind. It was going back, it was nuts how they mixed it up. You had to see the clips of the joint, but they was going back and forth. That was dope to see. Of course, New York legends again. To bring Nas out, we know what they stuff been in their whole careers. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, that's fire.
Some fire shit to see.
For sure.
I enjoyed it. Just pay respects, man. People just got to pay their respects, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I can't wait to see what this Blueprint night look
Jay-Z.
like. What this Blueprint night look? I think Blueprint might be my. What is my favorite Jay-Z album? It'll be between Blueprint and the Black Album, but my personal favorite is Volume 3.
Okay.
Volume 3 was my introduction to Hove.
Really?
The Life and Times of S. Carter. That was my shit.
Okay.
I love that album. A lot of people don't like that album, but I love that. That was my introduction, and then I went back.
I don't know what my introduction to Jay-Z was.
That was my introduction to Jay-Z, though.
My introduction to him would probably be
as far
something
as
like
albums. Hard Knock Life was kind of the introduction. That was before Volume 3.
It would have been some type of radio single. I didn't really start listening to Jay-Z until like I got older. Like I didn't listen to Reasonable Doubt till I was over 18.
Yeah, see, I ain't start off on Reasonable Doubt. I started on whole Reasonable Doubt like most people do. Because it was like before my time of really listening to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Because Reasonable Doubt dropped like, it was 96?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, 96 I won't listen to Jay-Z.
Yeah, right. I was just
I wouldn't know what this nigga was talking about.
None of that shit.
But that Volume 3 though, that was my shit. That shit had some shit on there. What was that shit I was looking for? Oh yeah. But the concert look fire though. Can't wait to see what tonight look like. And tomorrow's going down.
Yeah.
But speaking of rapper games out here.
That's a whole, it's just foolery.
So this week, a clip came out, video clip of, at first you see what appears to be his face is blanked out, but it's Gucci Mane.
Clearly
on
Gucci
video.
Mane.
And you hear Pooh Shiesty's voice on the side, and you see him popping the camera a little bit in and out. Just telling them, asking them what. So I'm off the label. What you just said, what we did. And Gucci's there, hands in pocket, in a sweatsuit, and you off the label.
You dropped.
You ain't you dropped. You ain't 10-17 no more. Told him to repeat it again.
Gucci tried to walk away. He tried to walk away after that, dude. And then you see the dude at the door up the Drake.
On the side, he got a Draco dude right there, stand beside. I'm like,
and they say, man, you ain't going nowhere. That's all you hear in the background. You hear in the background.
I'm over this shit like, now, if that's just one, of course, it's probably other ones behind them that ain't showing. I'm like, Gucci look cool as a fan in this situation to know what he in the room with right now.
I mean,
he kind of look cool as a fan on some like, yo, you let you drive, bro. What we doing?
If anything, he looked more annoyed.
Yeah, like this what y'all doing, yo?
Pooh Shiesty wanted a clean video.
Yeah.
He wanted a video of just Gucci Mane on camera saying, Pooh Shiesty dropped from 10-17.
Yeah.
It's all that's why he wanted him to keep saying it so he could probably edit it some type of way. Especially with these niggas that put the fucking gun in the camera and shit like some fools or whatever. So he was trying to get in Gucci Mane like, nigga, I just did, bro. We just did that. He's like, he literally said, bro, we just did that. What you want me to do?
You want me to say it again?
Like,
you off the label. You ain't 10-17 no more.
We just did that, bro. And then in Pooh Shiesty's mind, him thinking
this guy's an idiot.
Him saying the phrase of Gucci Mane, a real street nigga, never done no police shit, would keep any police shit from happening in this situation. He thinking that him saying that would tell Gucci Mane like, oh yeah, or it would kick in for him like, oh yeah, I'm a street nigga. I got to handle this in the street. This I can't turn this nigga into the police.
Yeah, he said it.
He
like
was
it
trying to remind him like, oh, I'm a street nigga. You a street nigga.
And you can't say nothing else. But you can't say nothing else. But you recording it.
But you recording it like you really doing the snitch shit. But that's how you know that niggas really just they be like a prisoner to that mindset. Like just because he thought Gucci Mane won't gonna tell, that's the only reason why he robbed Gucci Mane like that. He would have never done that to a white executive. You know what I'm saying?
But this is like, I mean, yeah, for sure. But it's still on some like, you thought, in your mind, you thought this is gonna get you out of your contract. This is the way to do this with this supposedly street nigga. That's the only
way he know as a street nigga. And he thinking, Gucci Mane a street nigga too.
So he gonna understand and he gonna take this on the chin.
This is the way that shit happens.
Yeah, he's gonna take this on the chin. We ain't gotta get no lawyers.
I done robbed this nigga for it.
It's like, yo, you
can't even get out of contract.
You gotta keep
like
off
that.
the streets.
He don't even know.
Keep him off the streets, bro. We can't have this out here, bro.
Oh yeah, niggas like him should never be out. Yeah,
you should not be. It should have never gave you niggas money. Should have never gave you niggas money.
Yeah, you got no. Like, somebody like him.
What we doing?
If you gonna do some shit like this again to a nigga who changed your life, regardless of if you on a bad contract or not, this nigga changed your life. Realistically, like
literally,
you could still be out here free on a bad contract making millions.
Still,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like. What's the trade-off?
After being gone for a few years, which don't happen to a lot of people.
You out here free on a bad contract making millions. Instead, you locked up and you think it's okay because you stood on principles.
Not even 6 months out, bro.
You stood on imaginary principles that you let somebody gas you up and say like, oh, you ain't making enough money. When nigga, how much money was you making prior to you meeting Gucci Mane? Were you able to afford this type of lifestyle that you...
Street shit?
Right. I
mean...
Doing
street shit.
But, and nowhere near making this type of money that you're not pulling up in McLaren's doing 3-4 years ago because you would have never signed a bad deal. If you was making this type of money in the streets, you would have never signed a deal with fucking Gucci Mane.
Exactly.
Nigga changed your life. Yeah. So that's how ignorant it is. And again, how like fucked up the mindset is. Like this nigga really.
And the contract may have been bad. The contract may have been bad.
Oh,
but at the same time,
nigga, you're signed to a rapper.
You still make millions of dollars.
You're signed to a rapper.
Yeah.
Your money already getting cut twice.
Facts.
That you know of.
Facts. Just off the top.
Off the top that you know of.
Yeah.
Like,
off the top.
So what do you mean? Like, you know it's a bad deal. That makes 0 sense.
Yeah.
Of course it is. But again,
you have no leverage.
You could have just worked out this contract, or again, you do it the proper way and you would at least be free on a bad contract.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
while still being able to make money. Yeah, while still being able to make money.
And now you just fucked it all up. And again, it's gonna be people out there just because they are prisoner to this mindset that think this nigga is the realest nigga in the world because he did that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga lived his raps. Instead of saying like, oh, well, this nigga is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he really not free. Right now,
niggas like him really should probably be eradicated. Like, just let's go ahead and start over.
Yeah,
and I don't think this nigga had a chance to be
you see
a
his
productive
pops.
human.
You see his pops.
His dad
put him up to it.
His dad in the studio. His dad is in the video with the contract in his hand. The dad got the contract in his hand.
And you wonder why he is the way he is. This
you heard his mom talk before?
I ain't hear about his mom.
Bro, you hear his mom?
Same shit.
You'll understand. Just let her get through one sentence and you'll be like, okay, this nigga had no chance at being a productive citizen.
This was the life.
Right.
Rap was going to save your life and you still was like, nah, this the life though.
It didn't matter.
This is what it is.
Yeah,
this is what it is.
But it's like
nuts.
People would rather spend their life in jail off of, again, this moral code that don't really exist. Is crazy.
Yeah.
You know? And it's really just based on ego. You know, he felt like, oh, I'm on a bad deal. This nigga think he can do this to me. I'm gonna show him who I am. And you know what I'm saying? They gonna respect me because of it. But it's like, you a fool. You know what I mean? It's the only way to really explain it. And I mean,
yeah, chance change your life. Just having that video pop up out of nowhere, I was like, all right, now we have an understanding. And we knew already of understanding that we had when all this shit that came out and went down. But even to see that you recorded, it was like, oh yeah, we understand what we're dealing with right here. He's in the right place. He's in the right place.
Yeah, he got it.
I'm just thinking about the worst case scenario. They say Gucci bucked and they end up popping Gucci in this situation. But, like that worst case scenario with this case, what could have happened? Then what?
And then what? Nigga? What was your plan?
Then what?
You still owe
like what we doing? Now we done lost Gucci and you still going to jail.
Right. And you still on a bad deal. Regardless of any of these situations, you still end up on a bad deal.
Yeah.
But you could have been free on it. Like any of these situations you're on a bad deal.
It like, make no sense at all, bro.
For at least a time, like it makes zero sense. But and he should have known Gucci Man won't on no street shit just because Gucci Man won't willing to die about nothing in there. If Gucci Man was really in a street nigga mindset,
if this is big Gucci,
y'all would have
If this is big Gucci,
it would have been a death.
If this is big Gucci, something would have happened that night. It would have went down that night.
Right. If that's
actually, if this is big Gucci, they wouldn't have came in like that.
Most likely,
they wouldn't have been able to get in there like that. This is back in the day Gucci. Yeah, they would have been able to just walk up in there like that if it was big Gucci.
Right, but he would have died in that studio.
Yeah.
He would have rushed him with the gun.
Yeah, that Gucci would have been different.
You get what I'm saying?
That like kick a dough Gucci.
That's different.
Kick a dough Gucci would have been different.
So that's when you should have known in your mind, like, oh, this is a different situation.
But it was weird. I mean, I guess because he's young. But this been a different Gucci for a while now.
Oh yeah,
like he been this Gucci for at least a cool decade or more. Probably longer than that. Like since he got home, when he came back home, it's been different.
Gucci Man is heavily medicated.
Oh, you say you want to know? Like Kodak? They got
heavily medicated with a handler. For sure.
I have heard Gucci. He got a lot of. I think he is bipolar or something.
That's what they tell him. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. That's what they tell him.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they tell him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what they tell him.
Yeah, that's what they tell him. Yeah.
I mean, that's why he be having them spaz out moments he be having.
Maybe
he's had in the past, so I could see him being heavily medicated.
Yeah,
but still, in the moments, like he was chilling. He was chilling.
Oh, he was good. He was good.
But again, y'all done? We good?
You should have known he won't on no street shit right then and there. It's like when this nigga willing to do this shit to get out of this room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, he just on some shit like, look, man, I'm just trying to get up out of this shit.
Yeah, I know how this shit don't work. Like, I don't even need to explain how this don't work. I'm gonna just tell you what you want me to say.
Right.
So y'all can leave.
Right. Let me get up out of here, man.
And you still on the contract. That's how this shit work.
It's terrible, man. Like,
and you recording it? Oh yeah, this gonna fly.
But that's when you ain't got no guidance, man.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad to see.
And your father around.
It's nasty.
Your father around.
Well, the father on the same shit.
Nothing. He can't tell you nothing. Like, I think this is a bad idea, son.
Nah.
This nigga came with you.
Hell yeah, we need to go. We need to go get holler at Gucci. We want to get out this contract. What we gonna do, son? We riding?
Ain't no way.
That's nuts. But I guess speaking of also Atlanta business, Future dropped a new album, The Real Me.
Yeah. I've seen some heavy criticism.
There's some hard shit on there. There's a few hard jumps. We played a few before we started.
I like the sound like
Future. There was a few hard jumps, but it was a few. I played you a bullshit one too.
Yeah,
and there's a few more of those I didn't play. Dude, he threw a couple bullshit, no features. Whole album, not a feature at all. I think it was about 20 songs. 20 plus songs, something like that. A lot of songs, but
no features.
I'm about
to listen to this.
Thought that was interesting.
The Real Me.
The Real Me, yeah. This all
That's
Future.
What it's called.
The Real Me.
I like that.
You like that?
That's what the album's supposed to be, man. You ain't supposed to have an album full of features, bro.
22 songs.
Now that's too many records.
It's a lot of songs.
That's too many records to be just Future.
If he would have condensed it to like 10 to 12.
You need, the real you can give me 12 songs and that'd be impactful. That's too many records, but I respect you not have no features because I do believe that a true album should only have 1 to 2 features maximum.
I ain't mad at that.
Like every like your favorite artist's classic album, like the ones we grew up on, they won't litter with features. Them classic albums, they had like 1 or 2 features on it, maybe.
No, it depends.
No. I'm not talking about a singing feature though. I'm not talking about like somebody singing a hook. I'm talking about like rap.
Oh, okay.
I mean, other rap artists and shit like that.
But you had to have a couple of them. Somebody singing on the hooks.
That's different. At
least 2 of those,
and
maybe 3.
The only feature, and I'll discount like Tupac bringing in his fucking group of niggas rapping and shit.
The Outlaws.
And then fucking Biggie and Junior Mafia and shit. I discount this.
Just thinking of Jay-Z albums, he was going to have Rockefeller on every album. He was going to have a few niggas from Rockefeller on the album.
Right. I'll discount.
He was going to have his singing features.
Right.
And he was going to have like 1 or 2 other rappers rap.
But it's predominantly that artist though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like record for record, you're like, oh shit, like this nigga killing this shit. Like, or you think about Kanye albums and shit.
It should
like,
be predominantly.
You gonna get some features on it later on, but it's not gonna be littered with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially those early Kanye albums and shit.
Yeah, that was dope. Everything got to make sense at the end of the day. Like the features got to make sense. It ain't got to just sound like, oh, you just wanted to get
some buzz.
A lot of hot niggas on the album. A lot of good names on the album.
Shit. Oh, I hate that because the records
it ain't necessarily trash. Cheating, but it's lazy. It's lazy. Oh, if I can get to see 6-7 niggas, that's gonna be good.
It's because of the streaming society that.
I'm about to say streaming kind of makes that tough to not do that. Because you want people keep people listening to the songs,
right? And certain names are gonna pop up in the algorithm,
exactly.
So it's like I know
it's kind of hard to not play that game,
right?
Especially if you knew,
right? I mean, and
Future don't have to do whatever you want to do.
Future don't have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I get it. Being like a younger artist, but like I really think you gotta, your fan base will appreciate it.
Like even Drake's 3 albums, like he did his 3 albums. There weren't a lot of features that he had. Bro. All them 3 albums, there's a lot of music, 40-some songs. You probably can count on one hand how many features it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's important.
It's a tough thing to do. But again, we talking about people that are at this level that can do whatever they want.
Right, because the album's supposed to be somewhere.
Yeah, they don't need the feature.
I've been working on this for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't just throw this together. Yeah. You could throw something together with a bunch of features on it. Like an album is like, nigga, I've been writing a fucking book for your ass.
It's a lot of raps going on right now. I can't have a bunch of motherfucking
co-authors on this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's all me, the real me.
Yeah.
But it's pretty solid. I mean, it's a Future album. I don't think you gonna get no Future project without having a few joints you gonna like off of.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He got a formula that works.
After his run, he had the last couple of years, them albums with Metro that was so crazy. All of them was crazy. I ain't mad at this.
That joint with ATL Jacob hard. The way he produced it, that shit hard.
He got a few jumps on there too, but yeah. So solid. I ain't mad at it. Good to hear some new music in the future. Yeah, we'll see what else plays out. The Dream dropped the album too.
Interesting.
It's a solid album. I ain't finished checking that out. I just heard a couple songs off of there, but it's
Dream.
I think it's the Love Hate album part 2 or something like that. The part 2 to the joint. We heard the Dream in a minute. Dream one of them ones though. Dream ain't got a bad album.
I mean, we talking about.
Yeah, Love Hate too.
He's an excellent writer, though.
He got a couple of joints. I heard that joint he got with Pusha T and Swizz. That joint hard. Powder coat. Powder coat. But it's solid, 17 tracks. I'm going to finish checking that out this week. I'll probably check it out tomorrow. Pretty solid shit going on. What else will drop that I make sure I ain't missed? That Fat Joe and Jada record I was playing. Fat Joe, Jada, and Stove God.
Real New York shit.
Cool and Dre on the beat. I'm like, so we know what this is.
Yeah, real New York shit.
Real solid record. Nipsey about to drop his album this summer. He dropped a single from that. Him and Bino.
Nipsey?
Yeah, Nipsey dropping another album.
Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle. Dropping now. Album they've been working on for a few years since he passed.
Interesting.
All songs, and they ain't like verses. Apparently, how they've been talking about Black Simon on a little interview run talking about it. It ain't like verses that they threw together on songs. These was actual songs that he had made and created and worked on, and they just finished them up.
Making them whole.
Yeah, so it ain't like, you know what I'm saying, I said, take old verses and make new beats on. These are actually the beats and songs that he worked on type shit. And it's like the last of his music type shit that he did. Or at least a package of it. So I'm excited to see that, see how that play out. Your boy dropped, Rallo.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. I gotta check it out.
I listened to a couple joints on there. He ain't my full cup of tea, but he has some joints that I like to.
Rollo, all right, man. Like I said, I prefer Rollo over some type of soulful sample. That is where he shines best. But
yeah, the songs I like, this seems like that's the beats that he thrives on.
That's where he thrives at.
Some 808s bumping on them, little soul sample playing in the back.
He do well on that, and
little bounce.
I mean, I like his, like I said, his wordplay be all right. It's sometimes it's unnecessary.
Yeah,
what he be talking about, but.
He gonna try to get a bar off, though.
Yeah,
he gonna try to
get a, yeah. Some of them like, bro, it was a lot of thought put into it.
Yeah.
And I see the direction, but it ain't always gonna be a clean land.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you grazed it. Like you almost made contact. It's a foul ball, something like that. But
he try to get
swing again. You get another attempt for it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he keep going.
It's a good enough swing. I'm like, all right, I just gotta see the direction. When your teacher give you the grade for showing your work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, since you showed
put the work in.
You showed the
made
work.
A great attempt.
I'm gonna give you half a point on this. Rollo got a lot of those. But I fuck with it, so I have to check it out.
That makes sense. Let's go to the sports side a little bit. I do want to talk about what recently, allegedly just happened.
Allegedly.
So last week, Tyler Herro got traded from the Heat that was 2 weeks ago, actually. Got traded from the Heat for Giannis in the Giannis trade. So now he with Milwaukee. And a conversation he was having online that leaked. And he was kind of like talking crazy about Bam. Not like talking crazy. He was saying some shit. It was on some like, he was arguing with a fan, which was weird to me. He said he was talking to a fan. They was going back and forth, just like kind of killing him. He was like defending himself. And they was bringing up like how Bam, like you need to give Bam more help. And he's like, and he started bringing up Bam's money. He's like, so you make $60 million a year. You're supposed to be a defensive guy, but you always need help. What you mean? You ain't playing good enough defense. It was like a little shot at Bam, basically.
Yeah.
Like his game,
because somebody was taking a shot at him.
Yeah, he got
like some real sucker type shit. Like,
yeah.
Why would you do that?
So summer league is going on currently. And I guess it was at a Heat summer league game. Tyler Herro had popped up. He was going to do hollering at everybody, Apparently, Bam rolled up on him at the summer league thing
and said, "Bam!"
And sparked off.
Bam!
Gave him a little bam to his dome piece a little bit. Gave him a little tap. Like, I heard you was talking crazy. And I thought it was hilarious. They were showing a video of him at the joint, and it kind of looked like he had a little black under his eye, like a little swirl under his eye, a little light, like a little puff, but it kind of looked like, I don't know if it really happened, but I think it's funny though. Gave him a little tap.
I'm sure some shit like that.
It's like Tyler
went on.
That was your boy, though.
That would be some sucker shit to do though. Like,
yeah, just because you got traded, now you supposed to be my man. So what we doing? You talking crazy?
Talk shit and talk about my money I make and stuff like. So this how you was feeling the whole time.
Yeah, this is on your mind.
Yeah, this how you was feeling the whole time and shit. Yeah. Man, it's a video. People been roasting them and shit lately because there's a couple videos or clips that's been coming out.
Yeah.
Bam was, I think. He had asked Bam a question like, which one of your teammates would you pull into a fight with you or something like that?
Yeah.
And Bam was like, you've been on the team with me the longest or whatever, I would choose you. And Herro was like, yeah, you know I'm coming, blah, blah, blah. And then there's another clip of him like doing boxing lessons and shit. Come on, bro. You go get your ass whooped.
The punches he was throwing, I was like, yeah. What? I got you a nigga fade. You ain't got no hands,
though. You ain't got no hands, dog.
Chill out, calm it down.
No, you ain't got no. You gonna get your ass beat.
That was funny. It was like, Tyler Herro seemed like the one that like Bam had to learn them one real quick. Like, all right, you talking? All right, what we doing?
That's one of
you just got traded, bro. Now you talking crazy?
That's one of them dudes you slap up and then you kind of feel bad about it.
Yeah,
because it's like you be like, oh, I know you can't do nothing.
You know you was on some bullshit.
Yeah,
gave him a little tap. I thought it was funny, but I do got another clip. This is Shakur Stevenson was on your boy Shannon Sharpe show, his late night show, and they were just talking about boxing, and they had a little. Shakur gave him a little check-in a little bit, but we'll see how it play out a little good. Let me see what we got.
I can't tell you. I'm not. I don't know that.
But you can tell.
I don't pay attention to it.
All the good things that people are saying. You can tell me what Bud said. You can tell me what Floyd said. You can tell me what Andre Ward said. But you can't tell me any negative. So it tells me that you surround, and that's how we are.
Yeah.
You consume the news.
I'm surrounded. Finish your sentence. You about to cap to you about to say a cap sentence. I'm surrounded by what?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying you consume the positive news. And so if somebody says something that you don't want to hear, you assume, well, I don't value your opinion because you're not a boxing opinion.
I assume that you don't know shit about boxing. That's all I'm trying to
You don't know anything about basketball, but you got an opinion.
I don't try to debate. If I'm sitting here with Kawhi Leonard, I wouldn't try to debate with Kawhi Leonard about basketball. Because I'm not that ignorant.
I can't have an opinion about
what I'm trying to tell you is you're being ignorant. That's it.
I get all that. That's fine. That's fine.
You're being ignorant.
Shakur, ignorant is something that should never come out of your mouth because you don't have a degree.
Okay.
I run circles around you.
I don't talk about it.
I've
There's a million people on the planet that has not finished high school or finished school that is smarter than the books are motherfucker.
They didn't call me ignorant. You did. Be respectful.
You're being ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing. That's what you're being ignorant. I'm not calling you ignorant as a person. I'm calling you ignorant when it comes to the sport of boxing.
You don't know each other. Or we get the gist of the back and forth. So they were just talking. I guess Shannon was addressing how he don't like the negative feedback that he gets from people, but he enjoys all the positive feedback.
Because people say his fights are boring.
Yeah, and all this, that, and third. And which we call his defense. He was just saying like, yeah, I'm listening to what other boxers are telling me because they box. He's like, he basically say, yo, you being ignorant because you don't know nothing about boxing.
Which is the definition of ignorance. Like, ignorance doesn't mean you're stupid. It means you lack knowledge.
Shannon took that disrespectful on some old head shit.
Yeah, and then he really was ignorant at that moment by saying that, by bringing up education. It's like,
I want circles around you in the classroom.
That has nothing to do with this topic. Ignorance is the lack of knowledge on a certain topic or information, you know.
And then he cleared it up. He said that I'm not calling you ignorant as a person. I'm saying you ignorant about the sport of boxing. He said that word for it. Shannon was still on.
There is no such thing as again, an ignorant person because somebody knows something about something. And you're ignorant to, about that.
Well,
you get what I'm saying? So it's like ignorance only applies to certain topics. It's not like you can't be necessarily an ignorant person, because it's something I know that you don't know that you're ignorant about. So
we was kidding about, but I think Shannon kind of he took the ignorance thing as disrespect, which ignorant is just a word like you can be ignorant about something and,
everybody
and not be stupid. That don't mean you stupid.
Everybody,
that don't mean you stupid.
Ignorant.
You just don't know something.
Yeah, everybody has ignorance.
Yeah,
I mean, motherfucker, that's why you take your car to a mechanic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't know shit about cars.
You don't know shit about it. You know what I'm saying? You're ignorant about that shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's why your ass goes to the dentist.
You ain't gonna take your car,
go to a doctor.
Take a car to the shop, and then walk in there and start talking to the mechanic, telling the mechanic what he should be and should not be doing. You gonna sit your ass in the waiting room
now
and let the mechanic do mechanic shit.
It's a part of that though that I don't agree with. Shakur, I agree with that point of him. Of it is, but I do think that his fights are boring. I mean, I'm not really a fan of his boxing style. Yeah, he do spend a lot of time running. But I mean, he played a game.
He played the Floyd game.
No, he don't play the Floyd game.
I mean, I ain't saying he Floyd.
He not.
Not saying he Floyd, but he plays the defense. I'm a respond, react game.
People hated Floyd's fights, but even Floyd was a little bit more active, I think, than Shakur is.
Probably. I mean, I ain't saying he Floyd. I'm just saying he won't applying the pressure. He was more so reacting. He'll react.
Shakur had brought up a point and said that Shannon don't understand, or to the degree like Shannon don't understand what it's like to step into the ring and put your life on the line. Right. And I'm like, this nigga a Hall of Fame football player, dog. Like, he kind of know what it's like to play a contact sport. Like, you could say, oh, boxing is this or boxing is that. But niggas get knocked out cold in football, too, dog. I mean, these are some of the greatest athletes on the planet.
In the era when people were still doing crackbacks. In that era.
He was a tight end. He had to go over the middle, dog.
Yeah.
He had to catch the ball over the middle where niggas could high-low you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit want a penalty. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
they taking shots to the crown with the crown of their helmet over the middle and shit. So
Exactly.
I ain't agree with that. I'm like, does this nigga know who he talking to?
Yeah, he's tripping on that.
Do he know who he talking to? Shannon Sharpe, or Hall of Fame tight end? You know what I'm saying? Like
different.
this nigga put
It's
it.
different.
Yeah, definitely. I would say I wouldn't necessarily say anybody playing a game or doing a sport is putting, quote unquote, putting their life on the line. But I mean, he played a high risk sport. I mean, to me, it's just as high risk as as boxing.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately, like
I think it's safe. That's safe to say.
and it ain't no weight categories out here, dog. Nigga, if ain't no weight classes for Shakur, nigga, if your ass 180, you gonna have to go against this 250 if y'all meet up in the hole.
The 300 pounders and the 160 pounders on the field at the same time.
At the same time, and it might happen to you.
They can see each other.
It might happen to you, and it might go either way. That 180 dude might scoot, or he might get caught up in the phone booth.
Might get clipped,
and it might be over for him. You know what I'm saying?
It can happen quick.
So that's the dynamic of football that's kind of different. Like, nigga, you get to kind of, cruise around niggas that's like you.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Even wide receivers don't get that luxury. Like, they might have to.
It's an even matchup for you. It got to be an even matchup for you to go to hell. You ain't fighting no heavyweights.
No.
Shit a little different.
This niggas got to see Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying? That's your size.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit different.
No.
I thought it was probably a little back and forth though.
Yeah, I mean, good clips for them both.
Shakur be trying to make his name big, but his name is known as far as like the newer
boxing
generation.
Needs somebody, but he not the show.
He don't put on the show.
He not the show.
Shit, AB about to come back.
AB needs to give it up, man.
Have you seen AB?
He doing
I swear, they are the most.
Shit.
Every new clip I see is the most hilarious shit. Every time. These niggas is funny.
Yeah, the niggas is funny. But AB always.
He is training. They doing the marathon thing.
The nigga really, he always been this. When he was boxing, this was Adrian Broner.
He don't sell a ticket.
That's what
he was entertaining.
He was never. For one period of time, he was a good boxer. But then after he started becoming like a bigger celebrity than boxer, he was a terrible boxer.
He started losing, taking L's.
He was a terrible boxer.
Yeah, once he started taking L's, it went downhill for him a little bit. But
he was still
he learned from Floyd
off of his mouthpiece.
Yeah, he learned from Floyd. He grew up under Floyd.
But Floyd ain't never took no shortcuts on the work.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's why
he took more heed to the entertainment side of
Floyd. That's why he be fat now, and Floyd would never get fat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because Floyd's still doing what Floyd always done. He was like, shit, I ran it up. I'm good.
Yeah, once he got the bag, once he started getting the bread, shit started hitting different. He didn't get fucked up, but
I mean, he was getting dropped in like the first, second round of fights. You be like, damn, nigga.
Yeah, towards the end, it got bad.
God damn,
it got real bad for him towards the end. You could tell he won't train it like he's supposed to.
Not at all. But yeah, like you said, he is funny though, for sure.
He was getting this shit off. I guess to keep it on kind of football topic, I wanted to play this clip of Brady finally addressing the long-time debate of Brady and Belichick.
I'd be remiss if we get out of this interview without bringing up the old ball coach. We haven't talked about Bill one time yet.
Yeah.
I see so many things, and this started happening while you guys were still in the league. Is it Bill? Is it Tom? Like, who is responsible for the greatest era of success in the history of the NFL?
Yeah.
How do you react to those kind of, I guess, clickbaity arguments, as well as, like, what do you think of Bill and what he meant for your success?
First of all, I think he's the greatest coach that, ever, a greatest head coach in terms of preparing a team to win. There was nobody better. It was my privilege to play for him as his quarterback. There's no coach I'd rather choose. And it's just a dumb analogy. It's like, what's more important, the left tackle or the center? Like, I don't know.
Well, left tackle. We can be honest about that.
I disagree. There's nobody more important to winning Monday through Saturday than the head coach.
Yeah. Especially in football.
Yeah. Especially in football. Yeah. And there's nobody more important on Sunday than the quarterback. Now, everybody's important. The person who washes the clothes is important. The quarterback just has an outsized kind of ability to help the team win because he touches the ball so much.
Yes.
But I need everybody to do their job. But if you have bad quarterback play, it doesn't matter what else you do. you're not going to win.
It don't matter.
And if you have bad coaching, it doesn't matter how well the players are doing, you're going to lose. So I just think that question is like, they're all important. There's no way I could have been the player I was without him. And I think we pushed each other to, you know, get the best out of each other. And I think he's incredible. Anyone who played underneath him would say the same thing.
Hall of Famer, should have been first ballot, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Besides all that.
Understandable.
I mean,
I guess you can say it's kind of safe.
Definitely.
To a certain extent, but it was truthful.
It's a reasonable answer.
I think it's a silly debate because it's like, why is it? Oh, is it all because of Brady, or why does it have to be a singular thing? Like, this is football. Both things have to be what they are for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't just be one or the other. We've seen situations where it was one or the other.
We've seen good quarterbacks with bad coaches.
Yeah, and we've seen good coaches with bad quarterbacks.
But who is the most responsible for their success? I would say a third party.
The most responsible.
The NFL.
Third party. Oh, God, here we go.
The NFL is the most responsible for their success.
Here we go. Yeah.
And the way that the NFL allowed them.
We got to cut it out.
To cheat the system.
We got to cut
essentially.
it out. We got to cut it out.
I'm just saying, bro, there's some things that are very evident that happened along that run. That
whenever y'all bring up that, I ask you, what benefit is it to the NFL to continue letting them win for so long?
You don't know what
is the benefit
what benefits the NFL, bro.
So what?
You don't know what kind of backdoor deals they got going on.
You have to name a benefit to say that they wanted one franchise to have as many opportunities to win rings for 20 years.
It could have been some shit.
What's the benefit? I feel like no league wants that. No league wants just one franchise always being in it. Like they want that joint to be spread around.
It don't matter for the league. It don't matter. The league get paid. The owners get paid regardless. The league make them.
If you're trying to grow your league, it matters as far as growing the league.
No, it don't, bro. It don't. No, it doesn't. Doesn't matter as far as growing the league. Basketball grew when it was just Celtics and the fucking Lakers winning all the fucking time. Nobody cares about that.
Well, I mean,
they want to see the best players.
When that happened, that saved the league because before that, there was no parity in the league. There was no storylines in the league to keep it as compelling. It was before that, it was the Celtics winning 13, 11 championships in 20, you know what I'm saying? Before that, it was that. That was bad. That made the league was losing when it was like that. When it was one team being dominant for a long stretch, it was losing. You had to add other teams.
The Lakers
into the
came
equation.
in and did the same thing though. And then I mean, we continuously see these kind of stories happen again.
But it was scattered, though. Yeah, we've seen dynasty runs, but it's like it's good for a certain amount of time. You don't want a team to have that type of tilt for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how that.
It don't matter for the league. You think the Cowboys?
And even then, it ain't like they was winning every year. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that didn't change nothing. The Cowboys still the Cowboys, regardless of how many times the fucking Patriots won over the last 20 years. The Cowboys still the number one franchise. You get what I'm saying? None of that shit matters
money-wise, for sure,
to the owners in the league, really, because they gonna get the same checks regardless. Like, they just hoping that the league grow as a whole.
But that part is true, but that don't help the leagues grow.
I don't think it matters.
Because the Celtics are that. Like, they had their run, and they're one of the most run teams.
Hate helps the league grow.
And
people hate it if you didn't.
Yeah.
If you weren't a Patriots fan, you was tuning in to see them lose.
For sure.
So that is a draw.
For sure.
That's part of the draw.
So that adds, other teams winning. You wanted to see other teams winning because people was tired of seeing the Patriots win.
Wanted to see the Patriots lose. So,
exactly.
So now you have to have the antagonist.
But you making my point.
But you have to have the antagonist as part of the show.
So if
you don't have the antagonist now the show is no longer as entertaining. That's how you drive That's how you create a sitcom or not a sitcom.
Why would you want to create more of those rivalries around the league to grow the league? Why would you want more rivalries?
No, you need
more matchup. When these two teams meet up in the playoffs, it's a thing. When these two teams meet up in the playoffs, it's a thing.
You need one boss. You need one villain.
Bro.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's
all
not
these teams in this league. They don't want it to be one team,
bro. Like
the NBA.
You can literally see
the reason we've seen these contracts go up so crazy for the NBA every year, every offseason, all these new contracts, is because the NBA has been growing rapidly in the last 10 to 15 years as a worldwide league because of what they've done internationally, with the games they play outside of the country, with and with mad different teams winning championships. There ain't been no dynasty in the last 8 to 10 years in the league. It's been a different champion every year. But, so that has helped make the league grow.
Not within the States.
How so?
I mean, we
the states too. If people in other states or teams are winning,
the numbers are down.
That builds up the fan bases. That's why they build in
the international fan base.
But that builds up the fan bases
because the numbers are down. They don't have
when OKC wins and when Warriors win, then the Celtics.
They don't have a star to sell. They don't have an antagonist to sell right now. They're trying to build that up to be like a Wembanyama and stuff right now, but they don't really have.
Yeah, they don't have a sole face.
They don't have a narrative to sell.
I don't know if that was the goal, though.
And that's.
I don't know if that was the goal for it to have a soul face again.
That's a negative impact for the NBA. It's a great thing to have that in the NFL. Like, people wanted to see, either you want to see Patrick Mahomes win or you want to see him lose. Like, it's good. It's good for the NFL for people to tune in and see that.
So you will say,
let's give it another boost and put Taylor Swift in that motherfucker and get everybody to tune in. It's all a show.
So you wouldn't say that the playoffs haven't been better in the past 2 to 3 years, that you haven't been like, oh, it's going to be the Mahomes and them going to get there. Like, the fact that it's like, oh shit, everybody kind of really got a shot. At this point, it's like it ain't a clear cut. Oh, we know this team gonna be there at this point in the league. You don't think that makes the playoffs a little bit better, or the regular season, a little bit better, knowing that going into seasons like that?
No, not necessarily. I mean,
what?
I mean, I don't.
We had the Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl last year.
It was a terrible Super Bowl. I mean, it was a terrible game. It was. I mean, and that's not to say the one before that wasn't bad either, because
it wasn't terrible, but it's still
that was a bad game too. So I'm not saying that.
And that was that. But I think the openness of the league, and I know who's gonna really be there. Everybody kind of feeling like they got a shot, depending on how the shit flows during the season. I think it makes it a little better. Makes it a little bit more competitive to me.
I mean, maybe, but. All I'm saying is you can see it in real time that the NFL is favoring the Patriots and to win football games, bro. You can see those things happen in real time, and I mean, people. You could put together like probably a 5-minute clip of just like plays as like unbelievable. Like, it's an unbelievable call. It's like, how did they get this wrong? What do they mean?
But you can do every playoffs that has ever happened. You can find plays like that from all the mad games. It's only because the team that was dominant through the time support. I mean, that it gets super highlighted.
People you say that about.
Shit happen in games all the time in playoffs.
How long were they complaining about the Chiefs? The Chiefs were receiving favoritism from the referees. It's a league order. Yeah,
maybe
they wanted to see them in the Super Bowl.
I feel like that happens with teams too. When you're favored, you get a couple calls here and there. It's just like if you're like an MVP in the league, SGA, you're gonna get the calls. He's the guy. When you're one of these guys faces in the league, you're gonna get the calls that you want.
Sure.
It just happens. It comes with territory. Sure. Comes with territory. Moving on, where we at? Where we moving to first? We got a few more topics left.
Yes.
We're going to Ack and see the guy. We're talking about JB. There's been a little bit more talks about Jaylen Brown.
That's an interesting situation.
Jaylen Brown, because last week we talked about the trade, him getting sent to Philly for Paul George, 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks.
How do you feel?
I'm just never going to forget that whole trade transaction. I think it's just instilled in my brain now.
Oh, it's dirty.
Well, I was sick last week. But as the week is going on, I still feel bad about it because that's my guy. You know, I fuck with JB. I've wanted us to just keep that duo together as long as we possibly can. But at the same time, this was long due. As far as just every time trade talks come up, with dealing with the Celtics, his name is always getting thrown in the bucket for at least probably more than half of his career since he's been with the Celtics. That's been the talks. Every offseason, that talk comes up. even after us winning the chip 2 seasons ago and being Finals MVP and Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh, that's when it really heated up. It was like
after that, after actually winning it and getting there, it's like it ramped up.
Yeah, it's like he really got to go now.
Yeah, it's like it ramped up. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you would think that would kind of like silence it a little bit. Like, there'd still be some criticism, but the fact that we got there and we finally won it with them both together, figuring out a way to make it happen. And then it ramped up, go to that next season, had a cool season. Tatum gets hurt in that playoffs. We lose to the Knicks. Philly or one of them. No, I think it was the Knicks. Got put out. Tatum tore his Achilles. He out for all next season. So then this season happens where he averages 30, helps lead us to a 2 seed in the East. And then Tatum comes back at the tail end. We get put out in the first round and losing to Philly. It was rough. A little bit. I think Tatum would end up sitting out some games or whatever. Got put out in the first round, boom, whatever. So then all these trade talks start happening again. Him streaming now, because in this past year he started streaming too. So I used to rile up a few fellas with him hopping on the stream after games and shit. People ain't like that, which I don't think the doing content as far as like sitting down talking about shit, content, which works for everybody. Like, I get it. I think players should have the freedom to be able to do these things. We see a lot of people have success doing it, this, that, and the third. But I think we've seen it backfire on guys more so than it's been beneficial to guys to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because
it's like Paul George, the one we got traded for, he's another one.
Your opinion is going to be scrutinized because you work for this industry.
Yeah, you're still an active player.
Yeah.
You're still an active player and you're commenting on active play while actively playing.
It go back to that Jay-Z thing. It's like, I think you're still part of the game somewhat. So it's like, it's still certain things you can't say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I mean. But yeah,
I don't think he's ever really said nothing really egregious either.
No, yeah, I haven't.
He don't really step the line with it. He ain't crossing the line with shit that he say, but he does speak his mind on things that's going on, and he's honest about it. But I don't think he's being like, oh, he off the rails when he get on the stream. He ain't on some shit like that. So he's still like respectful and gets his words out and points out very poignant and very to the point of what he's trying to get off. But it's gonna ruffle feathers. Especially if you always getting brought up in different situations. You came into the league getting hated, saying you thought you was too smart to be in the league. You were focused. I think all that shit is racist shit when they do all that.
Oh, absolutely. Because they say like even when the statement they said it came out and said that people that they talked to said that he felt like he was the smartest person in the world. And it's like, did they feel like that?
I was like, what? Like, what?
You know what I'm saying?
What is that to say about somebody? Like, what? Why? Especially to say it in a negative way.
Is he not supposed to feel like that? Is that how he made them feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of layers to that. Yeah. That question is like, why shouldn't he feel like that? Hold on.
What are we talking about?
Do you not think he's capable of? But this nigga, didn't he go to Harvard? Didn't he go?
He went to Cal. What's it called? The fucking
Oh, okay. I thought he went to Cal.
And he did do some shit at Harvard or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, clearly he's a smart dude, but I do agree with him. Like, hey, look, I mean, the honest thing is, like, the bar is low when we talking about athletes.
Yeah, University of California, Berkeley.
Oh, Berkeley. Oh, yeah. That's a
smart as shit.
Yeah, he's smart.
He's smart as shit. Yeah, and he is a smart dude.
Yeah, whatever.
So to say that as like a negative, it's like almost like you calling him smug or something because he's intelligent.
He's too smart to control.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
Because he has his own mind. He's an independent thinking guy. We've seen him do this with Kyrie.
That's what that means. Yeah, right. He can get the Kyrie treatment.
Yeah, it's just because he's a guy that's very intelligent and being able to figure out, and he's doing the knowledge, and you know what I'm saying. Like you see, he's one of them. Like,
and then also that changes. All of those things too change about how the media talk about you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Oh, because now you ain't playing those type of games. You ain't signed to the right agents. So now the media talk about you different.
The agent clip too.
And they get you out. That's really how that shit be happening.
That's how you came in the league. I don't want no agent.
The narratives about players be changing is because these certain, or put it this way,
he ain't falling in line.
If Lamar Jackson if he was under one of the biggest agencies in sports, you wouldn't hear a lot of this talk about Lamar Jackson not being a great passer or anything like that. Like, one of those things or one of those reasons why you heard about that significantly, especially when he was coming out in the draft, because he didn't have an agent. Mm-hmm. His mother. So what are they going to do? They're going to say, "Oh, you don't think you need us?
Yeah, we're going to show you.
We'll show you.
We'll show you. Yeah, it's one of those.
You don't think you?
It's one of those.
And that's the reason why the players who are not even half as good get more endorsements, because they have agents. It's not because their agents are necessarily working. It's because their agents have partnership deals with these other companies.
Exactly.
And that's how they know.
They the middleman.
They the middleman. So you not playing the game with the middleman. Yep. We not cutting you in at all on some of these.
And Jaylen been dealing with that his whole career. Like with the Nike shit, he was doing a thing with Nike. He had beef with them and started to make his own shoe. And they said that was one of the leading reasons why he didn't get on that Olympic team, because of course Nike is sponsoring the Olympic team.
A whole lot of that shit goes in as politics.
It comes into play because you ain't playing the game, you ain't want to get down. All right,
little things like you supposed to be on the Olympic team.
Yep.
Little things like that start to fuck it up. You be like, yo, what? Nigga, we talking about playing more basketball, like representing the country.
And that Olympic team, that was coming off us being in the finals when we lost to the Warriors. That was coming off them being in the finals.
Right.
And then you go into the Olympics and you saying he's not going to be on that team?
No, who they put on the team? They put somebody.
They ended up putting Derek White on
the team. I just think he fit better.
I think they had Drew Holiday on the team.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but to add Tatum, three guys from my team, and you don't have our second best player, or sometimes our best player.
Stop.
Look, what we talking about?
Stop.
What we talking about? It don't even make no sense.
They send little shots at you like that and stuff, and let you know, like, look, you got to play the game and be part of the system if you think you're gonna be as big as you want to be.
I hate it.
It's just, or as big as you think as you are, or I mean, look. Again, they can destroy somebody with this media game. Destroy your character on some shit like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, where is this stuff coming from? Yeah. You know?
And you hate to see it. Brad Stevens also came out dissing media, answered a few questions about making this trade happen. And most of his reasoning was mainly because, I mean, he gave a lot of praise to Jaylen through the interview or whatever, but most of his issue was basically saying it was a money thing.
Cap.
With Jaylen and Tatum both being $300 million players, $600 million in total, $600 million plus actually, it said they was taking up about 70% of our cap off just two guys. Now, granted, that is a lot of money and has a lot of cap space to have on two players, but we are talking about probably one of the best, if not the best duo in the league.
You pay for it.
That has been together for 9 years.
Right, you just keep paying. Like, what you mean? And then you try to build around.
It's not like it's a bad situation. Right. We got I get it if it's on some shit that ain't working out. Like, no, we're talking about guys that have been together their whole careers and have had success since they first got and they started their careers. They've been in the mix and been a top 3 seed team in the league since they got in the league. So I mean, what are we talking about?
And then ultimately, the biggest thing is you didn't get enough in return. It's okay to trade a great player or one of your best players.
Yeah, it's a disrespectful dump.
You didn't get enough in return for me to think that this wasn't about basketball.
Like at first it was the Giannis.
I don't think this is basketball related.
Yeah, at first it was up for the Giannis deal. And the Giannis deal would make it make more sense. Like, all right, you're making this move for Giannis. We can understand why you would make this move.
Former MVP.
Like, we get it. We know what time it is with that. So I was going to be cool if we had got that done. They said we only offered the Bucks Jaylen straight up and like 2 picks. The Bucks won't go on. Mm-hmm. Now you see what they got from the Heat. They got mad picks and like 3 players. And like they got mad shit.
Some good players,
yeah. So it's like
now you get Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, obviously the Bucks was looking for a house to move Giannis. We ain't gonna make this just no even one-on-one swap. So I get why they didn't decide to go there, and then that made me think like, oh, if y'all really wanted to move Jaylen, y'all would have gave more to it to make that move happen. This so now it makes me feel like this is intentional now.
It was really just about dumping Jaylen.
Yeah, this is really you just trying to get rid of him any way you can get rid of him. If the next move you make is for PG to Philly, our division rivals.
Right, and like that's the point too.
And then that part don't make no sense.
They just put y'all out.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, they just put y'all out. And again, I don't really look into the picks in basketball. Maybe they do turn into something, but I know most people don't value first round picks in basketball.
No, now we're talking about superstar players, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, what we talking about? Like, it's still, you need to ask for a haul at least. And we did get 4 picks. Cool. But I'm expecting Philly to be pretty decent for the next couple of years. So, what we talking about? It was disrespectful.
It's a piece that they need for sure.
Yeah. But to move the money, we signed a couple guys. I still think we'll be pretty good this year. But the East is going to look a little crazy. The East is going to be looking a little crazy. That's all I know. It's going to look a little different. We'll see how it play out. I still think chemistry-wise and team-wise, we're a better team. But they got some young gunners. They're going to find a way to mesh. I think they're going to figure a way to work it out. And they'll have success. And JB will be able to have his team now.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I guess we depending on how it play out. I mean, Embiid's still there, but of course, I think Embiid is about to be on his way out.
Because I mean, I think they're a good duo, Jaylen Brown and Tatum, but to me, they styles still clash. Like, I mean, you watched a whole lot more Celtics basketball, of course, than me, but.
I feel like initially it clashed when they were younger, their first few years. But I feel like in the last 3 to 4 years, they figured it out how to play them.
Well, right, but that's more like conforming to something, and it's not like that. Not necessarily. I don't think Tatum's playing the game the way Tatum want to play it every night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Tatum's mentality.
Tatum probably could do more, but I think what made them figure it out is because they played different games. Jaylen is an aggressive player. He's an aggressive defender, aggressive offensive player. Tatum is a finesse player. He doesn't play aggressively. He plays with finesse. He plays both sides. Of course, he plays with finesse. So I feel like they brought that good cop, bad cop type of thing on the team together when they're playing together. Now, with him being gone, Tatum going to have to tap into something different now. Because now you're expected to be that aggressor on the team. You can't just sit back and play finesse. We need you to be the aggressor now.
I think Tatum could be that though. As far as not necessarily
I think he can turn that switch
the aggressor, but he can play with aggression.
I think now we'll see his
scoring.
We'll see a better chance of Tatum being in the MVP race this year, just because he'll.
His scoring average is gonna be top 3 in the league.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna average top 3.
He'll get buckets. We're
talking about 31, 32 points per game, some type of shit like that.
Yeah, I think this will be, and we've already seen in the past few years, he's added the assists and rebounding to his game. He's almost averaged a double-double with his rebounds, and he's up to 7 to 8 assists a game. So he teetering around that triple-dub average range. So if he averaging 30-plus and average you 10 boards and 7 8 assists, he's going to have a good chance of getting that MVP this year.
For sure.
And I think he's going to be capable of doing that, especially with him having to take on the reins himself as a sole guy.
Yeah.
But, we'll see how it play out. Keeping it on basketball, my boy Ja got moved to Portland. I already dropped that shit last week about how the Portland move made sense for him because, I don't know if you've seen the talks with him. Apparently, his shoe is Nike's best-selling signature shoe right now.
Yeah, it is.
So
kids love that shit.
With his downslide as far as his starter,
it's a good basketball shoe.
Yeah, it's a great shoe. It's just fire. Every single, I think he's on his 4th one. All of them just been heat. But so on some shit like when people looking at his job differently in the past few years, been playing as well. I think it's moved to Portland because Portland is Nike town. That's where Nike's headquarters is in Portland, Oregon. So I feel like that move makes sense for him. And I think he'll be able to thrive there. And then he had his interviews this week. They was talking to him about his issues in the past and this, that. And he basically addressed it like, I get it, what happened. I don't think I should still be getting the label as the bad guy. Like, what I did and what happened, that happened. It's been a few years now. And ain't nothing happened since. I think we should be able to let this go. Well, bring me to the question: do we think Josh should have a clean slate now? He should be able to have his second chance, a new team, new scenery, different coast.
Just because you get a second chance don't mean you get a clean slate.
You don't think it should be a clean slate now?
Hell no.
It's been a few years.
When you get a second chance, that means your slate ain't clean. Right? I gave you a second chance.
Well, second chance should mean a clean slate, right?
No, not to me. That means, all right, I'm going to give you another chance, but I'm watching your ass closer now.
For sure.
Nigga,
I think it's a good situation, a better situation for him because he's going to a team where he's going to have vets. And I think in Memphis, he ain't have no vets. They just gave him the keys day one, and he was able to do and move however.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
now you're going to a team where this is Dame Lillard's team. Dame's your vet, and you got Drew Holiday. You got 2 tenured vets, probably Hall of Fame guys, point guards in this league that you'll be able to learn from and play under, and I think it'll be beneficial for you in the long run. Because he ain't never had a vet on this team. He just been the guy. So he came out as the guy. So him having vets, I think it'll be beneficial for him. We'll see a different Ja Morant this season.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You got to prove it to me.
It's still to be seen.
You got to prove it to me.
Still to be seen. They got a lot of guards.
Too much YN energy for me.
They got a lot of guards. I mean, he been quiet. He ain't really heard nothing since that last joint a few years ago.
Yeah, we'll see.
He been quiet, but
he ain't really been on the court.
His play has been quiet too. Though.
Yeah, he ain't really been on the court either.
His play been quiet.
So ain't nobody really been worried about him. So.
But shoes fire though. Shoes is fire.
Yeah, no doubt. They've been fired though.
All right, what else we didn't get to yet before we wrap this thing on up soon? We'll talk about the Academics guard thing. Academics guard apparently. Well, they say they beefing. I seen clips of they had their sit down finally recently. I've seen a few clips come out already of them kind of patching things up and having their back and forth about everything. But it's been probably a month now this shit been going on. I've been peeping it because I ain't really been addressing it because I don't really understand it fully. Like I see the pieces of it, but I don't understand how the context of making it like they beefing. Because it starts off, according to both of them, Charlamagne hit up Akademiks behind the scenes to let him know that he got some information that they out for him and his team, people in his team. There's is it a case that's about to be filed on them or something like that? Some type of like gambling thing that's about to be brought on them? Because it's something with the state gambling shit with Drake and all them and all that side Akademiks and all them. It's something with the gambling. Aiden Ross, we heard the lawsuits and stuff coming up.
Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be some type of federal case being brought up and all their names being brought up. And Charlamagne was letting the Akademiks know that his man that runs his page called Grand Wizard Chat Nigga. I don't know if you've seen this page. I followed his page. Hilarious page. But it's like, it's Axe Man. And he basically just be posting mad shit about context for it's more Drake side of things and just mad miscellaneous content that he posts. It's some good content. It's funny shit that he be posting or whatever. But anyway, so they found out who this dude was. He's apparently like, what's his race was? Well, he's not black. He like some type, I think he might be some type of Asian or something like that.
Okay.
And he live in Australia.
He the chat nigga.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's like, okay, we see what this is. So anyway, apparently it was supposed to be doing some type of federal case on him being a part of something or this, that, and that. So he was letting Akademiks know this. And Akademiks asked him, like, all right, who told you this? Where you get the information from? And Charlamagne couldn't tell him who he got the information from. So from that point, Axe saw that as kind of sideways and started looking at Charlamagne sideways on some like, why is you bringing me this information, but you can't tell me where you getting this information from? And he thought it was odd. So then, in Akademiks' mind, he sees this. Oh, this is some Rock Nation shit, because he has his issues with Rock Nation.
Oh yeah.
Somehow he turned into like, Charlamagne. Oh, they got him. He been with Rock Nation for a minute. They got him. They trying to get him to infiltrate me on some information. It's like. So then it turned to this whole stir up of things that them having they back and forths on their platform, just speaking on it from both of their sides. And I'm like, I don't understand.
He
don't understand.
He thinking now that Charlamagne is like paid off by Rock Nation.
Yeah. And I feel like it's a real lazy angle, especially with somebody like Charlamagne, which is supposed to be his man. It's like his OG. You know what I'm saying? Help him in his game, been like a mentor to him. Do all the.
But he don't say nothing bad about Jay-Z.
I mean, yeah, you don't.
He ain't never said nothing crazy about Jay-Z.
But he's always spoke on how he feels about Hov. Like even before I guess he knew who he was personally. Like he looked at him as one of his idols. Or people that he looks up to. So I'm thinking like, yeah, what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he got a lot to say about
everybody else. I'm trying to find out the slimy parts of it. I think it's weird because, like I said before, people treat Rock Nation and anything with Jay-Z like it's some Illuminati shit. Like they just got so much control. Like they be just using everybody like puppets. They be able to sway any situation and thing that happens as far as entertainment and hip hop and shit goes. And I think it's a weird thing. And it's like it becomes ridiculous after a while.
Well.
Like, how much pull are you expecting people to have? Like, come on, what are we talking about? Why we think these things are so important to be involved with so much? Like, what's the angle?
I mean, the angle, I mean, we know what the angle is as far as Charlamagne the God is one of the biggest mouthpieces in hip-hop. Again, we just talked about how if you don't play the game, the media can be used against you. Essentially, what you're seeing is Jay-Z has always played the game. He's paid off guys like Charlamagne the God to
do what though? What has Charlamagne done that you could say, oh, he got paid off to do that?
I mean, not necessarily like paid off, but it's clearly like they have some kind of understanding of where he don't say anything negative.
Like
about
they may
Jay-Z.
have done business together,
and it might be, multiple. Media heads or hip hop heads like this in the industry, but that's how you build a reputation of everybody kind of having you like.
So it's wrong to collaborate. Cause I seen in one of the clips of them doing their sit down, they was addressing this point, and Akademiks was on some like, yeah, you always hold down Jay-Z and you be doing business ventures, and he brought up like the casino thing that Jay-Z was trying to get done in New York. And how Charlamagne was invested in that or something like that. And Charlamagne was on some like, yeah, I'm gonna do a business deal that I thought would be a very lucrative business deal to be a part of. He was like, and he flipped it on him on some like, yo, if Drake was to call you right now and say he wants to do this business venture with you and what you put in on so we can create this thing, he said, you gonna do that. You gonna do that, but they nobody should think that you wrong for doing business with them. When you admire Drake in the way that you admire Drake, if you think it's a smart business venture to do, why is it wrong for me to do that? And you think that means now I have a bias and I'm being used for something because I want to do a business deal with.
But you do have a bias, just like Akademiks has a bias with Drake.
Yeah, but why is it a bad thing to have a bias with somebody that you admire?
If you're supposed to be the mouthpiece of the hip hop, like, and not. I mean, he's not necessarily supposed to have a bias. He's supposed to kind of judge things evenly. I don't even know.
That don't mean that he don't still do that.
But let me take that back, because he's not supposed to do anything. I don't know what he's supposed to do necessarily. Like, right. I guess if you want to have his biased opinion and take, but I think the most, well, I guess the issue that people take with is that he comes off as the person who will say anything about anybody, or like everybody will get you know what I'm saying? And now to come and you think about like maybe I haven't heard him say anything negative about Jay-Z, and and they've been playing that clip of with him and Dame Dash, and Dame Dash was talking about it, and he was like, say something right now, say something negative about Jay-Z, I bet you won't. That's what Dame Dash was. He was like taunting.
But it's like, what is that?
In his face, because Dame Dash like, nigga, I know that you can't really, or you will never do that just because of I don't know exactly what kind of relationship they have, but it's something to where Charlamagne is always gonna, give ups to Jay-Z, and regardless of any situation, or he's like some foul shit can come across the desk that happened with Jay-Z, or some crazy, and it's not gonna make the airwaves.
Foul shit has come up, and they've talked about it.
But how have
they want true things?
But how have they talked about it though? Would it be like in the same context of what like, or the way that Charlamagne would have talked about it if it was somebody else that it happened to, or because it was Jay-Z, he get the reasonable doubt now, or this person on the other end, this person on the other end is crazy. So now they like. The person on the other end, they gonna completely dismiss this shit. Like, he gonna use this. like Jay-Z can use Charlamagne as like a cloak. You get what I'm saying? So like when some shit like this happened, he could use Charlamagne to dismiss anything. It's like, oh, bro, Charlamagne shit. He broke it down. He said this nigga on the other end crazy. He think he Jay-Z's son. All this blah blah blah.
They was using the Target thing recently.
Blah blah blah.
The Target thing recently when people was hating on Jay-Z was getting a lot of hate for the Target deal he was doing with his exclusive album, whatever. And they say he was defending that because he was basically, but the shit he was saying, if it's true, then what we talk? Because he was basically saying, he's like, all right, every major artist that y'all like, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, let's talk about those three. All I did the same thing when their albums dropped. Why are people on Jay-Z about it when he does it? And it's not an exclusive deal. That's album being sold mad places. It's just people are highlighting it as being sold at Target too. If that's the truth, is that like, oh, you just coming to the defense of Jay-Z, or did you just tell the truth about something? Like, that's the truth of it. Y'all are being mad.
I have no idea.
Y'all are picking and choosing what to be mad at, and this is not nothing to be mad at.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
what you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, I mean,
when people was driving on the internet, Charlamagne just defending, or Jay-Z must have sent them that memo to say that and on the radio this morning. It's like, or that was just his perspective of the situation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, ultimately, it's smart to have control of media.
For sure.
I mean, just go back to that. They drive the narrative that you want to get across. Or, I mean, they can really destroy people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Or just like, even if some publication comes out of, people saying like, oh, this person was, let somebody find out you went bankrupt one time or something, and that story come out now, that's a damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you friends with the media, maybe that story never leaks. You know what I'm saying? Or
I'm sure games like definitely get played, but it's like,
yeah, games get played.
I feel like people reach for things for whatever narrative they're trying to continue on with. They'll reach for things. And I feel like a lot of these things just be reaches.
Just like I think the Forbes list is mostly fake type shit.
Sure, it's a game.
It's just something where
you pay to play.
You pay
to play
for the notoriety. Oh shit, this motherfucker on the Forbes list, he making X amount of money. All of that shit is fake. You get what I'm saying?
And it's like advertising.
That's all it is.
And putting it out there and letting y'all know where I'm at with this.
That's all it is. Because again, the real richest people in the world, you would never know.
Yeah, they don't want
you would never know. They would never be on a fucking Forbes list.
Yeah,
so
it's a nasty game out there. Mm-hmm. But to look back, I like to see that full sit down whenever that whole thing comes out. To see them hash it out. But I did see it. It looked like they ended up patching it up towards the end. Which I still don't even think this is like a real beef. It's just like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like it's just some media shit.
Yeah,
it's just media wars.
Definitely not no beef. Yeah. When you say academics, ain't no beef involved.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, academics will go crazy on the stream though.
Yeah, he'll go crazy.
Or somebody he beefing
especially
with.
Get drunk or something.
And dude, this whole time, academics won't going crazy on Charlamagne. Like he was still being respectful. He still was treating it like what it was. He didn't go off the deep end because we've seen academics go off the deep end on a lot of people that he'd had issues with. We see where that could go. Oh no, never to their face. Never to their face. But yeah,
no, that's
he get his shit off though. To wrap up, I did save a couple of these lists of the power rank. Well, not even power rankings. They're just actual rankings from ESPN on the upcoming NFL season. I got this ranking of the rosters pulled up.
It was the top 10.
Start off, yeah. Hold on, pull this shit up. Where was this shit at? That was top 10. Oh, number 1 is the Rams.
Yes, and it should be. Any list that doesn't have the Rams roster as number 1,
they're stacked.
It's wrong.
Where we at?
Yeah, they got the number. They should have the number 1 defense along with the number 1 offense, or at least top 5.
It's just a full roster thing, so it makes sense for their full roster. Both sides of the ball, they got guys. 2 is the Eagles.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Still,
understandably, they're still kind of stacked.
I'll put the Eagles at 2. Yeah.
No AJ Brown though, he's gone. Who they leave single now? I guess it would be Deshaun, ain't it? I mean, not Deshaun,
Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith underrated.
No, he's nice.
I think he underrated. He's a guy who would catch tough passes. I mean, he's a good route runner. He got good speed, reliable hands. I mean, I think he overlooked a lot of the times as like really, I mean, probably the best number 2 wide receiver for real in the game. But I think, I mean, what the capabilities of being the number 1. People forget, like me, this is a Heisman Trophy winner. This dude bout it. He really good, so I think he'll be all right. Well, they'll be all right.
Yeah, he's going to be solid.
Yeah.
So the 3 is the Seahawks. Seattle.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
They roster like that, too.
Super Bowl champs, I mean, I hate to say it.
Right. I mean, they ain't make it there based solely off of quarterback play, so the roster got to be like that.
No, they got some guys.
Yeah, the roster got to be like that.
They ain't playing. What's else on this roster? They ain't have 4. They skipped down. 2.
Oh,
Seattle 3. Bills at 4. I thought that was Bills.
That's it again.
4th best roster.
That's
seems odd to me.
That's that shit though.
Why the Bills?
Because it's all.
They just get DJ Moore.
It's all of that Josh Allen cocksucking that goes on, man.
You can't stand Josh.
Yeah, it is crazy. I think he's a good player and all, but it's like they have it
the year before. He won MVP.
Yeah, it was the year before, and he stole it from Lamar Jackson, which is crazy. But you can't have it both ways. You know, all of a sudden they don't have. When he won the MVP, their roster wasn't that great. He was the reason why they carried the team and all this blah blah.
You can't
blah.
keep saying that every year and then they top 4 roster.
And then all of a sudden you got a top 4 roster 2 years later. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
But
all y'all did was get DJ Moore. That's all they did.
All they did was DJ Moore.
He ain't shifting that much.
And a couple years ago they had Stephon Diggs. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like
Stephon Diggs was the best receiver he ever had.
Yeah, but it's like it ain't like this nigga ain't had somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they got Shakur. I mean, 4 is crazy. Let's see what they got at 5. 5 is Baltimore.
Denver should be 4. I would put Denver in place.
See, Denver got a better roster.
Hell yeah,
Baltimore 5. You like that? I think that's still odd. I don't know if that. I think that's pretty high.
Baltimore got a top 10 roster just based off quarterback alone. I don't like their defense. I mean, I don't think you could put them as a top 5 roster if they got one premier defender, right? And that's a second. I know they got Trey Henderson, but he's just a pass rusher at this juncture. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't see top 5.
At 6, they got the Lions. I think the Lions should be moved up to at least 4.
They didn't make the playoffs last year, man.
But their roster is still their roster. Their roster is better than the Bills and the Ravens. As far as full roster,
I mean, they just lost the corner.
They did live David Montgomery. But they got Goff, they got Gibbs, they got Amon-Ra, they got Jameson Williams, they got Tesla, they got Laporta at tight end.
Yeah.
Then we know what's on that defense.
I would definitely say that the Lions roster is better than the Bills.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure about the Ravens. Just based on Lamar Jackson.
They do got Derrick Henry still. But Jahmyr Gibbs is probably arguably a top 5 running back in this league right now.
Oh, for sure. He got the juice. For sure.
7, they got them Pats. Top 7.
Oh, that's overranked.
I ain't mad at that.
Oh, that's terrible.
Why is that terrible?
That's just
we got better roster than the Ravens and the Bills.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
that's
we got better roster than the Ravens and the Bills.
That's literally just based on
what receiver they got on their roster is better than AJ Brown.
I mean,
on the Ravens and the Bills.
So. I think y'all got a better receiver.
I would say Drake May is right now. Well,
but they might have y'all beat at every other positional group, though.
I mean, Drake May was in the MVP race last year, so he in the top 5.
Yeah, but he ain't better than those other 2 guys.
He in top 5,
and they better running back too.
We got a better 2-headed monster.
Yeah, but
we got a better duo running backs.
No, they don't, because they run it. Their quarterback run too.
And so does Drake.
But not like them.
Drake running?
Not like them.
He run a little bit. He don't.
Drake run out
then
of
let's go to the defense. We got a top 3 cornerback.
Sure.
Got Carlton Davis on the other side.
The Ravens got the best safety in football.
Who's the best safety in football?
Cal Hampton. Cal Hamilton.
All right, sure. I guess.
And they got some good defensive backs too. But
7, I like 7. I think we should probably be 5.
No,
I'll take
fuck
7
no.
is cool. That's 8. Denver 8.
Denver should be a top 5 roster though. This is really underselling how
they really
good.
solid.
They was in the AFC Championship game last year, and they kind of could have beat y'all.
And they lost to a better roster.
They had a terrible backup quarterback playing. That dude was awful.
They did have a backup. It is what it is.
Denver really got it all. They got the O-line.
I think we match up with them.
They got good weapons.
We match up with Denver's roster.
I don't think so. I think Denver.
Arguably, we got better. They ain't got a receiver better than AJ Brown.
No,
Cortland Sutton ain't better than AJ.
They got good receivers though.
I wouldn't say J.K. Dobbins is better than Ramondre.
No, but he's a good player.
Solid.
J.K. Dobbins like that.
He's solid.
He's a good player, but I'm talking about the overall roster.
Surtain and Gonzalez cancel each other out.
No, they don't.
How they don't?
Surtain is better than Gonzalez.
Yes, but it ain't by much.
Then
it ain't by much.
Then they got the rest of
Surtain is 1, Gonzalez is 2 or 3.
What about the rest of the defense? They got some dogs on that Denver defense. Nick Benito like that.
Benito's cool. Singleton's good.
They got dogs on that defense.
They got guys. They right there with it. They at 8. We at 7.
Okay.
Let's see, we're at 9. Texans at 9. That's interesting.
That should be a lot higher too.
Great defense. Of course, we know that.
A lot higher just on the defensive roster alone. That defense.
They just picked up David Montgomery. They got
beat people up. Really, if Stroud can.
Do they still got whatchamacallit too? What's my man Mixon?
I don't know if they. I don't know if
they brought Mixon back. They got Mixon and Montgomery in the backfield.
I think he was only on a 2-year deal. So
Mixon was solid for them.
It might be over for Mixon.
Mixon was solid.
He might be out the mix.
I fuck with Mixon. Of course, they got Nico, Higgins, Tank Dell.
Stroud really held him back right now.
Stroud got to get it together.
He gonna have to get his shit together.
He had a great rookie year, and it's kind of been rough since then. But
they've made the playoffs every year, I think.
They have,
or something like that.
They have. They've been in it. They've been in the mix. And I think did they get their first playoff win last year?
Yeah, they beat the Steelers ass.
Oh yeah, they got y'all. You remember that? They did get y'all. They got their playoff win.
Remember because the game was close, but it was boring as hell the entire game.
I do remember that.
It was only close because
y'all threw them picks. Yeah.
No, it was only close because Stroud was throwing picks.
Yeah,
it was only. It was back
and forth.
Yeah, it was a bunch of back and forth with interceptions and shit until they started catching pick sixes.
I do remember that.
Their defense was taking. Their defense was like, man, fuck this shit. We about to just score since we know this nigga Stroud can't score.
I do remember that. And 10 is the Packers, which I ain't mad at. They have a very solid roster.
They didn't live up to the hype at all last year, though.
Niggas got hurt and shit. They lost a lot.
The Packers a little bit overhyped. I feel like continuously season after season.
I feel like they go into every season with a lot of expectation, especially after Love got paid. They have an expectation to go a little further.
And they just not like that.
They just got to figure it out. There's a lot of tough teams out there.
They okay. They just alright.
They alright. They just alright.
They had me fooled a little bit when they did the Michael Parsons thing, but I don't know. I ain't really.
They lost Dobbs. We got him there. Romeo Dobbs.
Oh yeah.
Picked him up in the offseason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid. It's solid, I guess. Any other these lists? Part of these lists you wanted to go over?
No, not really. Not specifically. No.
Quarterbacks, running backs.
No. I don't know what the top 10 quarterbacks is. Who's number 1?
You said who the number 1?
Yeah, who the number 1?
Let's find the quarterbacks. QB.
Oh, it's gotta be like Stafford.
What we got? Number 1 is Josh Allen.
Telling you, that cocksucking, man.
You can't stand that shit.
Because it's just like he's not the best quarterback. He's just not. He's good.
Oh, this is a fantasy reflection. Hold on.
Okay.
Fantasy. Of course, fantasy. He gets all the fantasy points. That's
no doubt.
That's for sure. That makes sense for him.
And he just don't get. My only issue is that he just don't get the scrutiny that the other quarterbacks get. You know what I'm saying? Like that being in the same position. It's like, hold on now. We can't say that this nigga playing with nobodies and that, like, or when he throw 3 picks, it's like, oh, he doesn't have anybody out there. But then when he balls out, all of a sudden he's fucking Jesus on the field. So
he do be having to do a lot, but he does get a lot of excuses too, though.
I mean, he also.
But that's why he gets the excuses.
But he's played with other great players too. Like he got one of the top run games in football, and he's had it that way for years. So he shouldn't have any excuses either.
A good pod in the books. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button.
For sure.
Keep the numbers going up. We almost at the 3,000 mark.
Hey,
we're getting real close. We cutting close to it. We were almost there, but
Andre,
y'all keep on subbing, keep on sharing, and hit that hype button. Keep us in that algorithm. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us for one more again, and we'll be back with y'all next week.
No doubt.
Holla at you.
Peace.
Peace.